Hello, welcome. Um, I'm here to talk about Jussie Smollett and him being indicted on 16 felony counts. Um, Man, it's a really sad day in America. Sad day for multiple reasons. Um, Obviously, what he is charged with and that sort of thing. Um, it's 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 heinous. Uh, I don't I'll never understand why he did what he did. Allegedly. I mean, if he's convicted of it, proven guilty. Um Basically just told 6ix9ine, hey man, hold my beer, you know, watch this. Like these 16 felony counts, these are from the Chicago Police Department. You know, that's not even we're not even bringing up the hate mail slash letter that he allegedly sent to himself. That's a federal thing, and feds still have it, and they're you know processing it all, and um, he put white powder in there, and uh, allegedly he put white powder in there. To make it look like anthrax or something, and turns out it was just Tylenol. But very serious stuff. Very serious. I don't. Once again, I'm at a loss for why the man would ever do this. I mean, they say it's you know the guy hated Trump or hates Trump, and his supporters or whatever, but I mean, that's that's so messed up, man. I mean, he could have caused like just a whole bunch of bad stuff to happen. I'm glad it didn't. But yeah. Um I don't know. I don't know. Do I want the guy to die in prison for what he did? No. Do I want him to be locked up for long enough that he'll learn something? Yeah, absolutely. Whether that's, between 5 and 10 years. Um, I mean, ultimately, I think, he's going to take the best plea that comes his way because I just don't think he has a defense. Um, yeah, he's got money and lawyers right now, but that money and stuff runs out pretty quick. Um, Ask OJ Simpson. He is worth a lot more than this man uh, financially, and those lawyers, they want their money, and they're only gonna be your lawyer for the money. So yeah, I think best plea that he gets, he's gonna take. And as far as the federal thing, if they indict him on that, that's totally different. I mean, he doesn't really have any, um, to my knowledge, he doesn't have anyone that he can rat out, or it was basically just himself. So uh, it's much different than say Tekashi 69 or a lot of the folks who get brought up on Fed charges, um, because he did it to himself. Um, it wasn't now maybe uh, if those brothers were involved with that mail, that note, maybe that's something. But uh, I'd once again probably look to the feds to use them uh, more more so against uh, Miss Smollett than anything. And the saddest part and the biggest thing I want people to remember and to take away from this is like, what if two people were actually arrested and charged for the crimes that he alleged? Do you think he would step forward and say, "Wait a second, yeah, no, that guy would have let two innocent folks go down for something that that he created, that he made up allegedly." Um, very, very, very sad because not only was he trying to divide us like politically and racially and all that stuff, it's just very. I mean, the dude was living a good life. Why? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Look, I'll never know what it's like to be black in America. I'll never know what it's like to be gay in America. But then again, I'll never know what it's like to be on some TV show making a lot of money, you know? So kind of is what it is. Um, I just don't understand why he did it. I don't know if he understands why he did it, other than if it was just his hatred of Trump, or he thought he could just easily get away with it, and uh, the cops and the media would all be, you know, completely ignorant, and the media was most of the media. Um, Thankfully, the police weren't, which I commend them. Richie Rock. I was telling someone the other day that you should have went to some producers and simply asked them to put their inside script on a TV show instead. I think it's bigger than we all think. It has to be more to the story. Possibly, man. Hey, you know, Richie, I don't know. I mean, the support he is getting from everyone, but that's Hollywood. That's entertainment. They always support their own. Uh, and when a guy, like when I first saw this story, or heard about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is, this is just something else. Uh, Whoever did this is needs to be found immediately and uh, given the worst sentence possible because you know, and that was basically just off of the interview he did on Good Morning America, where he was saying that you know they put a noose on him and beat him up and all this stuff. But at the time, I wasn't thinking about a lot of things. Um, like that, I I live kind of close to Chicago, so and we're getting the same weather. It was like wind chills of negative 20 some degrees. So I mean, the whole story, like when you step back, remove yourself from it, step back and look at it, um, the whole story didn't make a whole lot of sense when you started putting things together. And I didn't want to come out and make a video until uh, something happened because you know um, yeah, he was charged, but it was going to the grand jury, and they're ultimately the ones that were going to decide whether or not he should go forward and be criminally indicted, which he has been, or not. So I was going to wait because you never know with those things. Um, but yeah, my main takeaway is like if two innocent folks, probably white folks, um, would have been arrested. Um, I just I think this guy would have uh, gleefully watched them go through all the court crap and everything else, and never said a word, and uh, been to every trial, and oh yes, it was these two, because he didn't care. It seems to me like who the heck he would have really gotten in trouble. Um, Now, like I say, this is all alleged. Um, we'll see how it all turns out, but yeah, I think the best plea deal that his lawyers can get is what he's going to take. And as far as if the feds indict him on the hate mail incident, then I think he's in for worse from the feds than I do um, time wise, prison time wise. He's probably in worse with the feds than he is the state because 16 counts in the state, you know, um, he might do 4 years, maybe. And I don't know, Illinois prison system. I'm not sure if it's 75%. Some places it's 50. Where if you're on good behavior, 50% of your um 50% of your time gets taken off. So I'm like I say, I don't know. Anyone that's dealt with Illinois prison system, drop a comment. Um, Let me know. Anyone who sees this or watches this, not many people come in, at least from what it's showing up on here. I don't know. Um, but anyone who watches this afterward, um, drop your comments, and whether you agree or disagree with me, uh, that's fine. Just be respectful. Look, like I said, I don't want the man to get life or die in prison or nothing. I don't want that, but I do want him to do some time because, I mean, just the like I already talked about, just the things that could have happened. Thank God they didn't. Um, very scary, very scary. So, that's all I got. I just wanted to come on here and talk about this situation. And it's very sad. It's a sad day. No one, no one should be celebrating this. Uh, you know, I don't know what else to say. Anyways, like you say, just leave a comment, leave your thoughts, and if you like the video, hit the like. If you want to subscribe, do that. It's up to you. I appreciate you taking your time out, and have a good one. God bless.